In a time of growing industrialism and the beginning of a modern America, a small village named Wood River Township was founded in 1907 within the vicinity of a Standard Oil Company refinery. Poor geographical planning meant that the lowland areas of the village was susceptible to flooding, to which rivers like the Rivers des Purdes or the Wood River Creek would easily overflow in the midst of heavy rainfall, and then spread water across Wood River in the Madison County area as a whole. Flood damage was often vast and very expensive. On the afternoon of August 19th, 1915, the Madison County area faced its most destructive flood yet. Remnants of a hurricane that had struck Texas swept forward and left between 6 to 8 inches of rainfall throughout the area over a 3-hour period. And due to excessive backwater in the western storm sewers and the sudden rise of River des Purdes, which spilled out of its banks in the western and southern parts of St. Louis, meant that the flooding was able to spread out and wreak havoc to public suburbs, train stations, and streetcar services. The flooding was also able to travel up the Mississippi River Valley, hitting areas from Louisiana to Minnesota. In Westwood River and Benbow City, most would lose their homes to the flooding, this being especially true for citizens of Benbow City who were positioned near the Wood River Creek. The Wood River Creek is an 18-mile-long creek that travels through the lowlands and then when rain strikes, becomes a raging current fighting to reach the Mississippi River. During the heavy 3-hour-long rainfall on August 19th, the creek left its containment and headed straight down East Salton Street, straight through Benbow City, and straight into the Standard Oil refinery that defined the economy at the time. Although Western Wood River and the Standard Oil Company refinery would recover, Benbow City would not, as its golden age had drowned with the flood. The flood of 1915 would act as a staple for future floodings, which Madison County would have plenty of, until it was outdone by a future flood and thus buried in history.